Hi everyone, just going to shoot the course report for December. It's the 20th today, so Christmas just around the corner. The weather has been really good. It's quite sunny, quite mild, although a little bit windy, but I want to get something out before Christmas. So I'll go through all our normal subjects that we normally talk about, give you a little rundown of the winter works that's going on. Little discussion on the 8th green. We'll try and keep you all updated on our progress on the 8th green, and just generally what's going on out in the course. So if you've got any questions at the end, after you've listened to the report, get hold of me out in the course if you see me. Comment on various social media links this is placed on, or go through the office. Okay, cheers, bye. So to touch on the weather since the last course report, it's been pretty standard in terms of rainfall. We've had a little bit, not loads, but we've had a little bit. It's been very windy. We had a storm a couple of weeks ago, Storm Dara. I'm sure you'll remember that one that brought in a lot of wind and rain. But in general, the weather's not been too bad, to be fair, this time of year. I'd say today's quite mild, probably about 12-13 degrees. A bit cold at night, but the daytime temperatures are actually pretty good for this time of year. So I'm relatively happy with the weather. In terms of the golf course for that, it's still very dry out there. We're seeing benefits now of 7-8 years of vigorous verti draining and things like that, which has really helped dry out our fairways and things like that. So we've still got buggies out at the minute, where a lot of local courses are carry only or severely restricted somehow. We're not. We're pretty good at the minute, and to be fair, week before Christmas with no restrictions on things like buggies and trolleys, I'll take that. That's brilliant. So the weather's been very, I'd say, average in terms of rainfall. I think we're touching around 40 mil for the month. This is nothing drastic really, and mild. So the grass is still growing, although slower rate than normal. It is still growing. So in terms of the weather, I'm reasonably pleased. So for the green section of this month's report, I'm pleased to say that I'm really happy with the greens. Excellent coverage for Christmas. We've recently slit the greens just to help with a little bit of surface drainage. The height of cut was raised up, as I said, last month, so we're up to a winter height now of 5 mil, and they're rolling really, really nice. Minimal disease, a little bit of scarring on a few of them for when we got it back in the autumn. Putting green more than anywhere else, but on the whole, the greens are excellent. I'm currently standing on the 6th green at the minute, and you can see the coverage and the growth is superb. So really pleased with the greens. Moving forward into the winter months, we continue with our winter feed program. A bit of wetting agent, but not too much, nothing too drastic. In general, very, very happy. So I'm standing on the 6th tee. We've not long started this one, to be fair, but as you remember, directly in front of where I'm standing now used to be a tee box with no irrigation, poor growth, and over the other side where the utility trucks parked, there was also another tee box, very small, again no irrigation, and after one day's play would be absolutely wiped out. And the middle section of the tee was very uneven, so we have removed the 2 side tees and we've installed 2 further tees on the back. So I'm going to walk up to the one directly in front of me, which will be a black tee. Offers about 23 yards longer than previous, tucked nicely into the trees, and obviously gives a very different angle when you're playing the 6th hole now. Obviously I'm standing in the middle of the tee box, the bunker on the left hand side, slightly obscured by the trees, so totally different angle from this tee box. And then I'm going to walk to the other tee that we've created, which will be predominantly a white tee, similar sort of length to the black tee, extra 23 or 24 yards. So again, sort of standing in the middle of this new tee box, and on this hole you look straight down the actual fairway. The old yellow tee will remain, all been rotivated at the minute, and will be levelled. All the irrigation's been replaced and renewed, and this will be finished in the new year. But this is another good addition to the course, and will make the 6th hole a lot better playability for maintenance and visually on the eye. I'm pleased with his progress so far. So I'm standing next to the first green. Big project this year for us. The removal of the bunker on the left, and obviously the removal of that big bunker that was in the dip at the front of the green. So they've both gone, all been levelled, all been rotivated and seeded, which you can see from the video is all starting to pop through, which is quite nice. Install of a bunker on the left hand side, and on the right hand side there's been 2 more added over there. So obviously currently GUR at the minute, but once it's open, this will hugely change the first green complex for the better, make it much more inviting hole. So I'm really pleased how this one's gone. So a quick update on the 8th. Not a lot's changed really from last month. Obviously not time of year to get growing conditions. It's blooming cold out here this morning, but as you can see, all the dark patch on the green, it's power, that's gone nuts. We turfed this when we done it, bent and fescue, but Power's taken it over. As I said last month, it's pretty inevitable really. I'll never get that out now. But we're still not mowing it too much. It's definitely got better. Again, you can see pitch marks on here, they're everywhere. Please try and repair those best you can. But moving forward, we're going to overseed this again, probably today, with some dwarf rye, and then put some winter feed on it, try and boost it up a little bit again and try and thicken it up a little bit, and I'll give you an update next month really. But this is slowly nursing back this one. Got absolutely battered when we opened it, arguably a bit early, but that's the update on the 8th at the minute. So I come up to the 12th green this morning after the weekend's play, and I've dropped golf balls all over the green. These golf balls have been placed in unrepaired pitch marks or poorly repaired pitch marks, but majority of them are unrepaired. The reason I've done this is to offer you a visual effect of exactly how many there are. Like I say, this is the 12th green. There are other greens worse than this, the 1st, the 8th, the 10th, and if I pan around onto the 12th green, you can see how unacceptable this is becoming. This has a massive impact on the condition of the greens. I'm very pleased with the condition of the greens at the minute, but they could be better. They could roll slightly smoother. I didn't actually count how many balls we've got, but I reckon we're getting on for 100 golf balls on the 12th green on this Monday morning, as you can see. Now when the pin's at the back of a green, it is always worse, because obviously you would land your ball short of the flag to run up to it, and what you find is golfers would then walk to the back of the green where their ball was finished, and they forget to do their pitch marks. So on the 12th, like I say, majority of them are short of the hole, and it is always worse when the pin's at the back. But this is totally unacceptable, people. Totally unacceptable. I know it's soft, I know it's winter, but we can do better than this. We've got really good golf greens at the minute, with a lot of people coming and commenting on how good our greens are. So let's do our bit. Doesn't take long to do your pitch mark. Please start improving this. This is not good. Unacceptable. 12th green, Monday the 23rd of December, full of pitch marks. So that was the end of this month's course report. Quite a short one, however, lets you know what's going on. Although it's nearly Christmas, we're still really busy. Got a lot to do still, moving into the new year as well. But in terms of our progress, we're probably a little bit ahead now, so it's really good. Really pleased with what we've done so far. Finish off the 6th tees, like I said, that'll be very early in January, and then we've got the 11th tees to do. That's not overly big, 11th tees, in case of taking the turf off, getting all the roots out that are in there from the surrounding trees, and then re-levelling it and relaying it. So, because in terms of construction, that's the only thing we haven't started yet. But then moving into the next sort of 3 months, we've got a bit of tree work to be doing. We've got a lot of stuff to do, like in terms of posts and things like that, and plaques, get them all ready for the season. We have done some of them and put some of them back out, but not all of them. And then we've got our own stuff to do, sort of behind the scenes, so machinery maintenance, in servicing, all that sort of stuff that needs to be done as well over the next sort of 2 or 3 months. So we've still got a lot coming up, but I'm really pleased in the condition of the golf. 20th of December. Everyone's out here still as normal with no restrictions, which you can't ask much more than that this time of year. Course is playing well. Yeah, really pleased for this time of year. I keep saying it, but that's what I am. So that's the end of the course report. If anyone's got any questions, as I said at the start of the video, get hold of me out in the course, contact me through the office, or comment on the various social media links this is put on. And yeah, I hope you all have a great Christmas. I hope you all have, you know, some nice time off work and spend some time with the family, and we'll see you all in the new year. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.